So today we're going to go over how to compose and create a composition so that you can create really nice thumbnails once you understand the direction you want to go into. And again, this is a trick of the trade that we like to use so that you can make it so clearly understandable by your client that they'll feel empowered and they'll be pleased with what you produce because it's going to be very comprehensive in a miniature form. So this is going to be for Godzilla Fan Magazine. And I am going to go in here and I looked at my thumbnails and my sketches and I decided it'd be kind of cool to do a faces in the sky solution, which is pretty common when you think about movie posters. They generally will have faces in the sky. So I did the research, found out what plane dropped the nuclear bomb to begin the whole nuclear arms race, and it was a B-29 Superfortress. I found that image right here. I found one of the most popular designs of the character, which was the 1989 Godzilla Biollante movie. So I got his face, found it, photographed it from a model kit, ideally. But since this is for educational purposes only, I actually found this in a book. So I got this scanned in, found this explosion, which is government property, allows you to use that. But again, ideally, you might want to do your own sketch from this instead of using other people's photographs. Here's the layers. Now, you can look at my other video to show you guys how to go about doing masking. But essentially what's happening here with this is that I dropped in a background. The next layer, I found some clouds for some texture. I found the Godzilla head, and I found the nuclear bomb. Now, this is what it would look like. Let's see. I'm trying to disable this. I'm going to just throw this away for now. Delete. So that's what the picture looks like originally. And then I had to go in there and do a masking so that I could get this composed in a way that makes sense. All right, so look at the video that I have that's got the whale on it on my site that'll show you the process to go through the masking situation that I just did right here. Command D to get rid of that selection. Lastly, I found this plane. And again, these eyes are going to show you what you need to do to get this done. You want to work on this layer, you better have it selected. Okay, so I had this image, and when I opened it, it was going in this direction. And just compositionally, I want you guys to see what a big difference that is in terms of telling the story when you see the plane flying over the nuclear bomb. That's not a good story to tell. So I went back and I flipped it actually so that it would look like it's flying away. And what's kind of nice about it is we incorporate the psychic line because Godzilla's looking at it and he doesn't look happy. It's like I was this nice little prehistoric T-Rex hanging on an island until you guys started this, and now look at me. At any rate, what's good about this is, again, if I hit Control T on this layer, it allows me to go and scale this plane up or down. So who knows? Do I want to make it bigger like this? Possibly. I don't know. Scale it up or down. Do I want the bomb to be bigger? I could do that. Click on this layer, Command T or Control T on a PC, and you can grab the bounding box and size it up. Oh, but I have to do it with both. So Shift click. Oh, that's how you do it. It's a Shift key. Okay, so I need to get these two connected again. So I have to remember how to do that. All right, I'm not remembering how to do that. Control D. Again, the thing is that if you don't have them connected, this is what happens. So I'll have to figure that out later. Put that away for now. There's Godzilla's face. Again, on this layer, Control T, and you can size it up or down. Now, the reason I have it sized the way I do is because I know that there's going to need to be a masthead up here, meaning the name of the magazine is going to go up here, and I'm hoping that they have enough wherewithal to realize that this should be over the type. Okay? So again, that's essentially what I would do. I'd take photographs. You can take photographs, upload them here, and do the masking technique, and then size them up and down. And the other thing about this is that you got to ask yourself, is your balance, emphasis, rhythm, and unity intact? I already know that on the top left corner, there's going to be some international information. There's going to be a price on here and an issue, release, etc. And then there's going to be type across the top here. So I'm taking that into account when I'm setting this up. And I'm sure that they will probably have some other kind of a subtitle here that's going to indicate what articles that are prominent within that magazine, that issue. So with that being said, yeah, that's it. Go in, get this printed out, and then you can go and proceed to the transfer technique.